Sometimes we forget that our heroes are human. Away from the cameras and bright lights, their struggles mirror our own internal conflict. Accepting our situation and pushing through adversity grows the soul. One step at a time, we walk out of darkness. When our heroes become human, the subconscious bonds to their achievements grow, and we no longer see them as heroes. We see them as one of us.
I starved for a long time. I came to eat. Knowing it's go time. I take a leap. I've been jumping in no time. I play for keeps. Riding my sleep. No time to cheat. I want the whole thing. Y'all want a piece. Taking risks is a no-brainer. I take a leap. Better come with your A game. Cause I play for keeps.
I had a lot of bad blood for Ronald Gavril, but I knew I had what it took to, to beat him better the second time. I was going through a lot of stuff the first time. My uncle had just passed away. I had the flu the first fight, so I accepted the rematch in the back of the dressing room. From round 1 to round 12, I threw nearly 1,000 punches in the fight. My hand was a little messed up. I went to the hospital and they had a sheet there, like to separate the people. And then I'm there, I'm waiting, and I hear somebody say, okay, I hear the doctor talking to the patient. I don't even know who's sitting next to me. He's like, you got a broken jaw, mild concussion, broken nose. Like, what happened to you tonight? So I fought. He pulled it back. It was Ronald Gavril. No. Life after the fight was great. I had a lot of big things coming up. Everything was great. Everything was perfect until I had that incident happen to me. Well, there's a chain of events that happened right after the test came back. I tested positive. Obviously, that was big news to everybody. I know all my fans found out, all the people found out. I ended up getting stripped my belt, getting a 6-month suspension. Being at home, just really disappointed in myself. My family disappointed in me, all the people I let down.
I felt like I fell, like I was with them every day. And, how did this happen, But little by little, when they started hitting fame a little bit, they start acting a little bit different. The relationship was not the same. But to be honest with you, I'm really glad that this happened.
There's a lot of people say, things about me that isn't true. I'm an addict, I'm already washed up, this and that. I'm not gonna do anything in my career. And it's just, just wanting to come back stronger and prove to the people, I'm still here, everybody makes a mistake, I was 21 years old at the time. I'm barely 22 years old right now, so I still have a lot to prove to myself and to the people, and I'm not going anywhere.
The reason I moved, and like you asked them, I asked them a question, why do we always move? The reason we always move is because distractions, friends, drugs, and women.
Now I don't have too much friends anymore. I don't hang out with people, and I just hang out with my father, and people don't look at you the same anymore. And you just feel, a certain, a feel of disappointment. It becomes bigger, and then you realize how bad it is, and how it shouldn't be done.
How it happened, and it happened so early in his career, so young, that he learned a lot from it. So a bad thing happened for a good reason.
Honestly, it just made us closer. Me and my father, my team, and it grounded me in a way that that really benefited me in my career, and not only that, just in my life. Seeing the impact that one little mistake had on my whole career, you know, and the outlook, the way everybody looks at me. It was not a good thing, you know. It wasn't a pretty thing to look at, you know. But now, you know, what can we say? We're right here back. We're working even harder than ever. I just want to be an influence to other people, you know, other kids, you know, people may going through some stuff. Think drastically about what you're doing, you know. You can't just live in the moment.
Boxing fans have short memories. When a guy like David Benavidez, as exciting as he can be, steps out of the limelight for a year, people forget. But they remember what you left for, but they forget what you did before that. Right now, Benavidez finds himself in a position trying to get back to where he was. It's gonna, no doubt, take a lot of work. It's gonna take some commitment for him to get there. Him being gone left the door open for other fighters to take his place. And one fighter that benefited more than anybody else from Benavidez's departure was Caleb Plant.
So now I'm the boogeyman. All right?
Give him his credit.
You know, the thing about Caleb Plant, he thinks he's superior to everybody. These little guys, they have little hypes, you know, and they think they're better than everybody. But you know what I mean? I guarantee you, when I get him in that ring, it's not gonna be pretty, it's gonna be ugly.
Benavidez talked to the press after the fight. Really wants that fight with you. Really, really wants it.
Is he a world champion?
Yep.
He is?
Well, he got stripped.
Oh, okay.
Because of the problems that he had.
He couldn't keep his nose clean. No pun intended, right?
You know, Caleb Plant, in my opinion, he's just a clown. This guy doesn't hit hard. His last fight, he was running for his life from round 6 and on. Hopefully later in the future, I can get him in the ring and I will break his mouth.
Do you think he wants to fight me?
I'm pretty sure he wants to fight me, but he doesn't know what he's getting himself into. I guarantee you that.
If he can get his act together, then we can definitely make something happen.
That's the bottom of the line. That's the end of the story. I'm gonna just knock him out and I'm gonna put him in the hospital, period.
When we fall and see our dreams taken from us, our education grows in the complex subject of life. There are two options for a fallen hero: stay down and be forgotten, falling further into the realm of could've, would've, and should've, or he can learn, maturing through experience. A champion gets up, a champion fights, a champion leads. Committed to the quest of reaching the top of the mountain, the champion perseveres. Pushing forward, a champion leaves his past behind him, a story to be told when teaching new champions. And the records of boxing are written under the hand wraps.
Give me a second, I'm trying to select the appropriate weapon. Watch where you stepping, them snakes all around, you know they connected. When I was a kid, my grandmama told me I can't go to heaven, so I stopped praying and asking for blessings and started preparing for my Armageddon. Got nothing to lose, I'm all in. Walking the edge, don't fall in. Enough of the lies, don't apologize, I don't understand. Are you foreign? This is the place, this is the site. Grab all your people and log in. I'm waiting, don't care how long it's gonna take. Watching and waiting for that first mistake. Don't come up missing. Don't get it twisted. I'm not Rihanna, but boy, you a gunner, you right on my hit list. Keeping my distance, just checking the listings. I'm always aware of your current position. I just hold out to the perfect condition. Coming alive. Whoa.